Next one is co-primes. What about co-primes? So primes we know very well. Now what about co-primes? Co-primes. Suppose let me take a number 5 and number 7. What about the factors of 5 and 7? Factors of 5 and 7. 1 is a factor and 5 is a factor. 1 is a factor here, 7 is a factor. So 1 is a factor of 5, 5 is a factor of 5. 1 is a factor of 7, 7 is a factor of 7. So here the common factor. What about the common factor? Common factor. So what about the common factor here? Common factor of 7 and 5 is equals to 1. Common factor is 1. So then if the common factor of any two numbers is 1, then those numbers are called as a co-prime numbers. Let me take here 5 and 8. 5 and 8. What are the factors of 5? 1, 5. What about the factors of 8? 1, 2, 4, 8. What is the common factor here? Common factor, see here, 1. So common factor of 5, 8 is 1. So that's why we can say that 5 and 8 are co-primes. 5 and 8 are co-primes. Let me take some more examples. Then what about 2 and 3? Co-primes only. 3 and 5? Co-primes only. 5 and 7? Co-primes only. 8 and 11? Co-primes only. 21 and 5? Co-prime, sorry. Here 20 and 3. 20 and so 3 are co-primes only. 5 and 13 co-primes only. Here what I am telling you here, if the numbers having the common factor is 1, then all those numbers are co-primes only. Here see, what about 8 and 11? 8 factors. 8 factors 1, 2, 4, 8. 11 factors 1, 11. Common factor is 1. So that's why 8 and 11 are co-primes. Here some points are there. So what about the first point? If the numbers are prime numbers, those are always called as a co-primes only. So because of common factor is 1 only. Take any primes, always the common factor is 1. And any one prime number and one composite number. Yes, maybe or may not be. One prime and one composite. One prime and one composite. That is always not an equal. That is always not a true. Suppose 5 is a prime, but 20 is a prime. Sorry, 20 is not a prime. So 5 is a prime. What about the factors 1 and 5? But 20 is a 20 number. Then what about the factors 1, 2, 4, 5, 20? See here, common factor is 1 and then common factor is 5. So if the numbers are prime numbers are primes, those are always co-primes only. If one prime number and other one is not a prime, in this case may be co-primes or may not be co-primes. Keep that in mind. Our next topic is composite numbers. Composite. If the numbers having the factors more than 2, factors should be more than 2. If you take 4, what about the factors of 4? What about the factors of 4? So 4 ones are 4, 0. What about factors of 4? See here. Remainder is 1. So 4 divided by 4. 4 divided by 4. 1 time 4. Remainder 0. Remainder 0. Remainder 0. Then here 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 4. See the factors. How many factors are there? 3 factors are there. If any number having the factors more than 2, then such type of numbers are composite numbers only. Then take 6. Definitely these having the factors then more than 3. 1, 2, 3, 6. the number itself, the factor. The given number is always the factor of the itself only. Then after 6, take 8, 1, 2, 4, 8. See the factors? More than 3 or not. What about factors of 12? Factors of 12. Factors of 12. How can you get the factors of 12? Every time by dividing the numbers it is not possible. So that's why, so try to write like this, factors. Try to get 12 by multiplying two numbers. 1, 2, 12, 12. 2 6s are 12. 3 4s are 12. Don't write again 4 3s. 3 4s are enough. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 are the factors of 12. Then what about the factors of 12? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12 are the factors of 12. What about 24 factors? Factors of 24. 24 factors ఏముంటాయండి? So 1 into 24, 24. 2 into 12, 24. 3 8s are 24. 4 6s are 24. 5, no, 5 is not divisible. 24 is not divisible by 5. What about 6? 6 4s. Don't write repeatedly. 4 6s are then 6 4s are same. Now what about the factors of 24? What about the factors of 24? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12 and 24. These are the factors of 24. Now if you observe, for the 4, how many factors are there? More than 3. More than 3 for 6, more than 3 for 8, more than 3 for 12, more than 3 for 24. So that's why these numbers are composite numbers. In the set of natural numbers, one is neither prime nor composite. In the set of natural numbers, one is neither prime nor composite. Then after 1, the starting number is 2. From 2 to infinite numbers, the numbers which are not a primes, remaining all are composite numbers only. Otherwise, one more definition, if the number having the factors more than 2, 3 and more than 3 or more than 2, then these numbers are called as a composite numbers. What about the first composite number? 4. Keep that in mind. First composite number. In the set of natural numbers, first composite is a 4. First composite is a 4. 100 is a composite number. 125 is a composite number. 120 is a composite number. 1000 is a composite number. The set of natural number, 1 is neither prime and nor composite. 1 is neither prime and nor composite. Twin primes. Next topic is twin primes. If the difference of any two primes is 2, then those are twin primes. Let me take example. Difference should be 2. Difference should be 2. Difference is 2. Let me take here 3 and 5. 3 and 5. What I am choosing here, these pair, those should be prime numbers. అవి ప్రైమ్సే అవ్వాలి. డిఫరెన్స్ 2 అవ్వాలి. చూడండి ఇక్కడ డిఫరెన్స్ 2నా కాదా? డిఫరెన్స్ చూసుకోండి ఒకసారి. 5 - 3 2నే కదా. నెక్స్ట్ లెట్ మీ టేక్ 11 and 13. డిఫరెన్స్ ఎంత? 13 లో నుంచి 11 తీసేసుకో. డిఫరెన్స్ ఈజ్ 2. సో డిఫరెన్స్ ఈజ్ 2. 5 and 7. డిఫరెన్స్ ఈజ్ 2. 5 and 7 డిఫరెన్స్ ఈజ్ 2. 17 and 19. Difference is 2. So here 3 is a prime, 5 is a prime. The difference of any two prime numbers, the difference between any two prime numbers is 2, then so these are called as a twin primes. In the twin primes, compulsory the participated number should be prime numbers only. But whereas in the co-primes, so the given numbers, the taken numbers, or the participated numbers may be prime or may not be prime. Suppose for the co-primes concept, for the co-primes concept, let me take 8 and 7. What are the factors of 8? 1, 2, 4, 8. What about the factors of 7? 1 and 7 only. Common factor is 1. So then these numbers are co-primes. 8 and 7 are co-primes because of common factor is 1 and 8 is not a prime. But common factors of 8 and 7 is 1. So these are co-primes. But whereas here difference is 2. And one more thing, the participated number or the taken number should be a prime numbers only. The difference between any two primes is 2. Then these numbers are called as a co-primes. These numbers are called as a co-primes.